Hi everyone! So for today's video, I am going to be testing out some Pinterest pins, and I don't know if you are obsessed with Pinterest, but I sure am, and I go on there all the time. So I just selected a few pins that would be fun to do and recreate and see if they really work. I'm going to talk through it and test whether they are a fail or they are a good to go. So let's get started. I started off with lukewarm water. I guess you just pour in the nail polish until it spreads out, and I'm using a toothpick to kind of mix. Slowly place the mug into the water to have all the nail polish form on it. And the pin says that once you take it out of the water, then dry it with a paper towel to dry. I really need to prove that I've got what it takes. Normally, nail polish mugs, I would say they're somewhat not a fail, but then somewhat kind of. I don't know, I think it all depends on the type of nail polish you use along with your experience. I think if I did more of these, then I would be able to make them look a little bit better. Some parts of them, you can tell that some of them are bubbly. This does not really look anything like what it looked like on Pinterest. It might be a little hard to wash because the nail polish will probably come off. So I'm going to say this is good, but then partially a fail. For the next pin, I'm going to try and see if braiding your hair and putting a straight iron on it will make your hair wavy. What you're going to need is a straight ironer. I'm just going to use some heat protectant before I put heat and damage my hair, and then some ponytail holders so you can braid your hair. So I just let all my curls out, and now I have straight hair, so it's ready to braid. I split my hair in half, so I'm going to do one braid on here, and I think I'm going to do 3 braids on here to see the different sizes and if that affects the wave. So let's get started. I'm trying to do it so I can do it as close to the top as I can so it doesn't leave a straight side. And I'm going to try and go as close as I can to the end that my hair will be able to hold up so I can try and get the waves down to the bottom. And I'm going to tie that up. And I'm going to do the same on the other side, but with 3 braids. Braided, and I know I look pretty crazy, so I'm going to apply the straight ironer onto the braids. I guess I don't know how long you're supposed to keep it there for, but I guess just do a good amount. I wonder if it's gonna work. I've never tried this before. I left straightener to my hair, so now is the moment of truth. The first one I'm gonna take off is the one that had only 1 braid on the side. All the braids out and they are done, and it is kind of wavy, but it wouldn't be something that I would try and do on my hair every day. But if you like this style, it would be a good way for you to do your hair like this in the morning. It does take a little bit longer if you're braiding your hair with more than 1 strand. It might be a little bit time consuming, but it's faster than some hairstyles. So this is the side with the 3 braids, and this is the side with only 1. So I would say it's not so bad. It did not completely fail. What you're going to need is duct tape, your iPhone, a toilet paper roll, and some scissors. So what I'm going to do, I guess you just stick this on here and measure it. All that, and then cut into it. I forgot to decorate before I cut, so I'm just going to do that now. With the blanket spread for 2, I will set the table and pour the tea.
Together we will laugh at the notion of impossibility. Find your golden Find your
our portable speaker, and we're going to test it out. So I have some music and I'm going to play it without the speaker, and then I'll put it in and see the differences. You might not be able to tell on camera, but we'll see how much the difference is. So that was without the speaker, and now we're going to put the speaker in and see if it got any louder. Kept the music on at the same level, and once I put it in here, I didn't really see that much of a big difference. It was just like a tiny bit louder, so I'm gonna say this is more as a fail. I did see another one where you could add cups to each side and maybe it amplify the music even louder, but I feel like just having this plain without any cups on the side, it was kind of a fail. It wasn't as loud as I was expecting it to be, but maybe if you add the cups it will be. The next pin is a beauty hack, and it's going to be making your eyeliner perfect, and that is always hard to come, but the only thing you're going to need is a spoon, and I'm using liquid eyeliner. I don't know if it has to be liquid eyeliner or it could be pencil, but I'm just going to think this would be liquid. So I think what you're supposed to use is the bottom of this spoon and have it on the bottom lash and angle it up to the end of your eyebrow. And then I think you're supposed to make a line just going up from that. Ooh. Oh, that's perfect. Now I have my line down. And now what you're going to do is get the spoon part, and you're going to, I think, flip it around and get it by your top eyelashes, and then connect to the point that you made. Better not poke my eye out here. I connected those lines, and now I'm just going to fill it in. I have eyeliner on this eye. I tried with the spoon trick, and I think it actually turned out really good. It was pretty easy, so I'm going to consider this a plus. First, you'll have to blow up your balloon to the size of the bowl that you want it to be. So I guess you're supposed to put Vaseline all around the balloon. So that's what I'm doing. And then I just added on the doilies and painted a thin layer of Mod Podge on top of it so it could stick. Then you just got to keep it under a light to dry, and then you can poke the balloon out and you have a bowl. Here is how my doily bowl turned out. I'm gonna say is a fail. It's like two different shades of color. It's very sticky and oily, and it's like really gross. So it's not really the shape of a bowl. It's pretty bad. It's not stiff at all, but I think in the pictures they used a fabric doily, so I think that's what I should have used instead of paper. But if you want to try the fabric doily instead of the paper one, go for it, and then that might work better. But this one was a fail. Thanks for watching my testing Pinterest pins video, and I'll see you next time. Bye!